I'm offering a little workshop. It's very important. It's one of the only workshops I've done in quite a while. I have been offering online courses, as in mostly pre-recorded videos on offer, short blocks for anyone who's interested. You know, they can always register their interest, as I always say, and get access to these videos. But this is something a little bit different. This is something I'm doing in cooperation or in collaboration with a local bookshop here in Schöneberg, Berlin. And it's kind of close to my heart. The bookshop is called Lyrigma Buchhandlung, and it's in Schöneberg, as I said, very close to Kleist Park. And you know, I just walked into this bookshop one day and I spoke to the lady there, a very nice lady called Juliana, and she said, just by the way, that, you know, she does workshops there. I thought it was a children's bookshop at first, but actually it turns out not to be a children's bookshop. It's a bookshop that focuses a lot on, let's say, lyrical literature. You know, so there's a lot of poetry books and literature that reads in a more melodious, rhythmical kind of way. I'm not going to pretend as if I know what lyric is, but I have an idea what it is. In English we'd say lyrical, and I think in Deutsch it's called lyric. So I'm working together with this bookshop. She's been very helpful, very supportive, and I think she's also promoting the event. It's going to be starting on the 8th of July, and hopefully every 2 weeks we'll meet in groups of, well, 13 or 14. Actually, there's a limit of 12 people who can take part. We're not really looking for people who are 100% beginning to learn English, but it's for people who have, you know, a little skill. And although I'm saying it's not really entirely for beginners, people from varying levels can take part. I'm used to working with people on different levels, and the approach for this workshop is very, well, what can I say? It's special because it takes into consideration working with art, which is something that I've been trying to do for, and successfully so as well, over the past 15, 16 years of teaching English. And for this particular workshop, we'll be working with the art of literature. We'll be working with children's stories, and we're starting out first in German, the stories, you know, so you have the meaning in German. Then we're going to do some kind of interpretation or translation and build up the English from that, right? So with that kind of format, you know, working with familiar stories, you already have the meaning. It puts you well ahead of anyone who doesn't have the meaning yet, and we'll be using then art to enrich the adult learning experience. I've done it before with photography and with cooking as well, you know, working with genuine interests and natural passions to somehow cause the learning process to feel less like work. So I'm very much looking forward to that.